Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is ASHIEM. So today's workout involves weighted pull-ups and dumbbell rows. I'm doing Eric's block periodization for these two exercises, and I know Eric will probably get irritated with me for using his name and creating a system, but I want him to be remembered for this. So the way it works, and I'm going to add a little picture at the end, which will just a little diagram to explain how it works. For weighted pull-ups, I'm going to isolate each one of these two exercises. So weighted pull-ups has a 6-week cycle, and dumbbell rows has a 5-week cycle. So for weighted pull-ups in those 6 weeks, I have 3 weeks of volume work where I add only 45 pounds to my body, and I keep adding reps. So I start off with 4 sets, and I might go 5, maybe 6 or whatever. But the point is that I start off at a certain number and I keep adding reps for 3 weeks. So for example, I have been doing in the past 4 sets, and I've been getting it to like 24 reps, 4 sets of 6 reps. So that's the last time I did volume work. That's where I ended it. So next time when I come in, I might, if I'm not able to progress on just 4 sets, I might add a fifth set, and then later on, if I want just to increase density, I might cut down the fifth set and try to compress the reps and distribute them within just 4 sets. So that's the volume part of 3 weeks of weighted pull-ups. Then after that, I have 3 weeks of intensity work. Within those weeks of intensity work, weeks 1 and 2 are basically meant for uh, doubles and triples. Week 1 should be heavy triples. Week 2 will be like mostly doubles and triples, and then week 3 is mostly singles, and that's it. Then you repeat the 6 weeks again. For dumbbell rows, like I mentioned, it's a 5-week cycle. 3 weeks are for volume. The principle is that I'm supposed to do more than 13 reps. So right now I'm playing around with 85 pounds for one arm dumbbell rows. As long as I get 13 plus reps, it's good, and I keep adding reps and playing with set. This is reps per set, so we're working on volume, and I then after those 3 weeks, I got 2 weeks of intensity, which is basically less than 5 reps. So you work on two different extremes of the rep range, volume work and intensity. So today's workout for weighted pull-ups was the third week of intensity, which means that it's basically singles, and I managed to. So before I even start with this, my body weight is 200 pounds right now, maybe a little bit over, but I'm gonna take it as 200 because for consistency's sake, and counting error percentage or whatever. I don't want to get into specifics, but I'm 200 pounds right now, give or take. Because I'm also not counting the weight of the belt and the chain and all that stuff. I'm just counting my body weight and then the weight of the plates. So body weight 200. I did 5 sets over here of heavy weighted pull-ups. I did 70 for two. I did 80 for one, 90 for one, 70 for one, and 80 for one. So 90 for one is my PR. It's an old PR, but whatever. It's the heaviest weight that I've done at this body weight, and this is the heaviest that I've been at. Uh, this is the most muscular and heavy that I've been in my entire life right now at 200 pounds. After all of this, the heavy weighted stuff, I did just a set of body weight for 15 reps. I love doing this burnout set, feels good. So what I want to discuss is that when I'm doing these heavy singles, a heavy single with weighted pull-ups is no different than a heavy single on deadlifts, because a single is a single, it's a heavy weight, it's maximal end strength. And so here's what goes through my mind. Maybe this will help some people, so that's why I'm sharing it with you all. I walk up to the plates. I will tie my belt around me, pass the chain through the plates, hook it up, and then I'll stand. And when I stand, I'll have the full weight on me. So me plus whatever I'm going to be pulling up, that's right there. I'm standing with it, and I'll gauge, because 90 pounds when you stand with it, it's heavy, especially when I've gone through 3 weeks of only working with 45, and then 2 weeks of lesser intensity than 90, with 70 and 80 for doubles and triples. So anyway, I'll stand with that. I'll see how it feels, and I'll walk up. I'll grab the bar. I'll walk up to the power cage. I'll grab the pull-up bar, and then I'll keep my core. I'll brace my core as always, and I'll do a rep. And generally for this type of exercise, when I brace my core, I don't really suck in a lot of air. I mostly keep it as minimal, the least amount of air that I need. And I'll do my rep. I'll focus on force and generating as much force as I can, and getting I'll look at a point on the ceiling, because that's my cue. For pull-ups, I always look at a one fixed point on the ceiling, and then I do my rep. So one of the most important things that I've learned with heavy singles or any of the heavy stuff that we do is that you're never supposed to try to micromanage the rep. It happens a lot because you, for example, if I was doing deadlifts, because I love deadlifts, that's why I keep relating everything back to that. But if I was doing deadlifts and I was say struggling, I was doing 405, 425, going through my warm ups, I'll do it instinctively because I've been doing this for such a long time. It's not brand new for me. But then the second the heavy stuff comes in, you start wondering that, oh my God, this is heavy. Should I now focus on something different, or I'm gonna really grab the bar and really rip it off the floor? No, it's the only difference between a warm up and a main set. And when I say main set, I don't mean a max out. I just mean anything that you're working your work sets. So the only difference between this stuff is that with work sets, it's a heavier weight, so you have more aggression and determination to complete the rep and to get what you need to get done. So that's the only difference here. The micromanaging the rep is detrimental, and it's something that I want to stay away from. So the last time when I ran this whole block periodization thing is something that Eric has introduced into my training because I have a habit of wanting to go balls to the wall week in week out and do maximal and work all the time. So this sort of dials it down for me, gives me different goals to go for, and it keeps my joints happy because if you keep doing at least if I keep doing heavy weighted pull-ups week in week out for singles and doubles, my elbows start hurting at some point. So I need to switch it up and do some higher rep work with 45 pounds added to me. Okay, so after weighted pull-ups, I got to dumbbell rows. This is the first week of the volume block on dumbbell rows, and it's 85 pounds. So I decided to do 4 sets. I did 20, 20, 20, so that's 60 reps, and then I did 15 reps on the fourth set, so that's a total of 75 reps. Last time I did 75 reps is when I did 5 sets of 15 reps. So this sort of this is density. I got 75 reps in 4 sets and not 5. The 20 reppers were mostly almost to failure, and they were very, very, very challenging. So anyway, I think that this recording has gone on for long, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel, and you all will hear from me soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.